Okay, so let's answer first some questions that obviously I'm the one who made them up myself, since nobody writes anything nowadays. So, where have I been until now? Taking a break and trying to recoup with my own life and education. Did I drop this game? I did not. I told you I'd finish it completely 365 days. And I plan to do this by the end of next week maximum. I think that's it. Greetings and salutations all, and welcome back to Invisible, the non-existent Let's Play the Project. I'm your host, Invisible, the non-existent, and this shall be the continuation of Project Let's Play LSD Dream Emulator, or more like LSD, the jumping into a bottomless pit emulator by this point. Last time we just started spamming our days in order to finish this game as fast as possible, since we technically have already seen everything it had to offer. So the only thing that we need to see right now would be the last dream by the end of the year, 365. We are trying to hunt out the rarest possible events, but that is proving to be really hard. So whatever events we can hunt down, we'll hunt. Whatever we can't, we'll just ignore. Before we start, I'd like to pray peace be upon all of my subscribers and commentators, followers, fans, and friends, everyone from the beasts of the Other Empire and everyone from the Discord server, friendly to friends by name. Peace be upon Thunderstad Gaming, be it Zone9 Gaming, Monk Slows, Marcus, Dr. 31, Mark ICYY, Rogagent Carodan, Kai Field, CPTV123, Matthew 1121, Sagadokl 85, President Arthur, Masselpan Gaming, PubExpress YT, Sparfan 28 underscore me, and Torsko. Some would ask me, why do you call him ZPTV123, not ZPTV123? Because that's how the guy calls himself, ZPTV. Anyway, this time I'm glad we prepared for this one. From the get-go, let's start. The intro video will be instantly skipped because it's needless by now. We'll just try our best to quickly finish through this as much as possible. I'll try my best to finish this game as fast as possible, since, according to what I heard from my college, we'll have some seriously long and hard time in it. Hopefully not. Let's start with day 150. Our goal for today, hopefully, will be the day 200. This will be another day in Kyoto. The music itself can help you easily discover it. Also, I just saw the Tengu send. My goal instantly is to go as quick as possible and the temple. There's another Tengu. Already covered the game's manual. We already covered the lovely sweet dream journal and read it all. We pretty much in this game finished it. Technically speaking, we officially have finished this game. We seal all the possible events, the common, uncommon, and some other events. Not all of them, but some of them. This is a guy I met. Since the geisha usually is in our kimono. have seen the flying astronaut. We saw the most common event, double face. We saw the smiling, dancing flowers. We have seen the children playing the ball. Have visited the temple and saw the wrestling sumo. We found how to enter the sun face maze. This is the natural world, the big natural world, the biggest map in the game. So far in this map, we have not yet seen the biggest event, which is the ascent of the demon by the fucking castle. Am I going to go after it? Not necessarily. Why? Because triggering that event is too much of a bother. Other events: the dancing happy flowers, the dancing geisha in the temple, the organized cheers upon each other, playing children with the ball, the Gallerman, the attack by the sumo, the fetuses in the womb. This is cute again. This flying fairy started just recently appearing. The giant Minotaur. This time it's a guy and a geisha, I think. The rest of it. Explaining the text charts will all be included within the wiki page reading. The dream just ended. As the game took it as a nightmare, not a dream, since all textures were completely stuck. As we see, the flying elephant was more of an uncommon event. The first wheel flight is more of an uncommon one as well. The princess and the prince of Happy Town is kind of common. Again into Kyoto. This game's type is exploration. That's it. Even though every time you sleep and wake up, the map is technically different from the other ones. The path is the same non-stop. And there's the temple. Hitting the giant Minotaur is uncommon to rare. The bird alone by the temple is uncommon. The family of bears is extremely rare. Like this tune. We met Greyman from the get-go very early on. We met the gunman at least twice or three times at maximum. Valentine is not a place you wish to be in for too long. We never yet met the murderer. Never yet explored this is a downer texture. Basically, this is a nightmare in Kyoto. Music also says this is a nightmare. How do you know? The eyes. Red atmosphere. This is a nightmare. It will not last for too long. Regardless what we do this time, it will not last for too long. As is. The fairy is in front of us. Looks like I got too much used on deception controls. Yeah, you see? The big eyes. These are considered to be a nightmare. I didn't mean to hit the wall. The thing is with this game is your controls are tank controls, which means this game's controls are tank controls, which means that control really over them. Now we go forward, backward, right, left. We're now at Happy Town, I believe. Certainly we. At first I thought, okay, this is one of the rarer events. Standing at on the top of a skyscraper. A skyscraper, yeah. In Valence Town. This spawn is extremely rare, among the rarest in the game. Surviving it is even rarer. To just saw right now, happens in the game only 0.01% chance. Getting spawned at the top of the Valence Town skyscrapers and then landing feet first to the ground without dying is among the rarest events. So rare that not a single player was able to replicate it twice. Not a single one. I once previously was spawned upon the top of the skyscrapers, but instantly died upon moving. Surviving is much rarer. Let's get out of here. Hear the sound, it's nothing. This is completely new. Welcome to the Clockwork Tower. This time with the actual mechanic rendered and functional. What I call this kind of an event, I call it ultra rare. Ultra rare. Usually this is what you're supposed to see within the Clockwork Tower. That's why it's named the Clockwork Tower. This event never before rendered with us. But since now you can see it rendered fully, now you know why it's called the Clockwork Tower. Having it here rendered completely is literally ultra rare. Ultra rare. Perhaps we may visit it again this way, but I'm not sure. So let it soak in, all of it, regardless of the textures. Am I going to stay here until the dream ends? Not really sure, but maybe. Because we never said this before, to be honest. I know it's just a cog and some mechanics, but how many times have we spawned here and never saw the actual mechanic working? Actual machine working. Let's leave. This should be enough. Okay, thank you. Because I entered this from a different place for us. Entered the area again. Either the astronaut will make his move, or once again will ignore us. Having the astronaut fly down and meet up with Two-Face on the bar is game's literally rarest event. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, so be it. All those who were able to trigger this event had a chance of lesser than 1 in a billion. As you can see, not even the astronaut is here. Let's leave. Most of the events that we find ourselves experiencing are all just common or uncommon. Triggering something that is rare, ultra rare, extremely rare is not easy. Finding your way through this entire area to reach the event triggers is also not easy. Faster please, we need to reach to day number 200 now, today. The previous dream took too long. Upon the more uncommon events are the text-based dreams and FMV dreams. Maybe even FMV dreams for motion videos are rarer. Should have spawned in an area nearby at the bottomless pit. At least now we can visit the dark space. Dark space has a guaranteed split area. Texture is all kanji. What does it say exactly in the kanji? In the wiki they said it says the same exact things that were written in the lovely Spirited Dream journal. I already read it all previously, so we know its contents. Here and the bottomless pit is right here. The graph is filling, slowly but surely. 155. What would I give to just give myself some text-based dreams or FMV dreams? I wasn't expecting this at all. Yes, this was an FMV dream. The rarest type of dreams. Maybe ask and you shall receive, who knows? It was multiple times recommended that when you play this game, do not play it for too long because it will harm your own brain. To the silliness and the madness that you will witness. Did I spawn that disgusting thing now? Something out. I'm not sure if Double Fist now spawned with Astronaut or not. Let's try and see. If I were to really wish to finish this game as soon as possible, like really quickly, I could just go ahead and play it offline and then just record the stream once we are by the day of 300. A Double Fist is here. We'll ignore us and move away. The astronaut is here also. But I highly doubt he would come to us here, since Double Face is not on the bar. Which means the astronaut will just keep flying away and in front of us. That's it. Ignore him and get out. Thing is, I wouldn't really mind playing the game offline and reaching through it with 300 or even 360. To help you reach the last cutscene and finish it. The thing is, that would be just fraud advertisement. Why? Because when I say I will finish the game in the front of you, it means I will. I will not take the cheap method first. Some viewers also would rather see me go through the days one by one and seeing the different kinds of events that I could possibly encounter than just skip days upon days upon days. Who knows, I may even be witnessing events that are extremely rare without my knowledge. If I could just reach the area with the guy and his daughter here again and see the floating castle again and the trigger, this time the demon spawn, do it, that would be great. But the problem is, I can't be bothered. Triggering the event of the demon rising from the depths of the bottomless pit to the scene is extremely rare. Is it rarer than the astronaut landing and beating with Double Face on the bar shelf? No, that is the rarest one. And the only way for you to trigger it is the event with the lines. Just find the correct line that would eat you. this one. Hi. So today they're not hungry. Okay, tough luck. What do I do now? Run until you find the bottomless pit. They call it a bottomless pit, even though technically it has a bottom. But why do we call it a bottomless pit then? Because once you drop yourself into it, you will fall from the world's map, the skybox, into the nothing. Technically it's a bottomless pit because it has no bottom unless you could count on the end of the world as its bottom line. If I can't find the bottomless pit, I'll need to search somewhere else. And quickly. The last thing now I need is for us to end up in the front of our wall. The faster I can move, the better. Crystal encounter, common one. Whiteout, common. The fog textures. This is very hurting me. The white over the white is very much hurting my eyes. I need quickly to find a way to reach the edge. Only in Kyoto can you run really quickly to the point in a straight line, to the point that you up faster 3 times at least. Let me quickly check the time now. Have we reached by now half an hour? Yeah, exactly half an hour. Wow. Where are we now? Happy Town? No, the Monumental Park. Monumental Park. If we can get out of here and instantly find ourselves in Happy Town would be good, because then I can go for the first wheel and then instantly end the dream. Whenever the trumpeters spawn in, it means the prince and the princess of Happy Town are there. They didn't go to Happy Town, we went to Kyoto. So Kyoto. And with the feminine also. Isha or guys? Guys, because they messed up. Geisha takes their time. Take them really long times to walk. The guys just float around and quickly. I'd like to explain to you what you're looking at, but if I do so, it would be pointless for me to make the video about the wiki page, because in the wiki page they explain these textures. Lots of faces. Let's get out of here. It is said when you visit Japan for the first time ever, if you're looking for games, tourism, etc., go to Tokyo. It is the main point for tourism, gamers, streamers, vloggers, etc. If you wish to experience the heart and soul of Japan, as in its traditions, religious culture and whatnot, you go to Kyoto, where the shrines are plenty. If you wish to visit the culture of the ninjas and the shinobi, you go to Iga, I think. I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure. My knowledge about Japan is very simple. Never visited it before, and not likely to visit it in the future either. Extremely costly, much costly, and I don't have the financial power. And of course I had to touch the wall. This is the temple area. Jump. Good. We are progressing slowly but surely. Oh my god, I swear I'll never again enter this game. Too lengthy, too weird, and also too bland. At first you would get shocked from what you would see. You would fear the grey man greatly upon seeing him for the first ever time. As the time goes on, the blindness start to harm you. As I thought, as I exactly thought, the graffiti of the eye is what triggers this event. The eye graffiti in Violence Town is what triggers this event. The Clockwork Tower, with its active mechanics, machinery. Had I known this much earlier, I would have called this event a more uncommon event. Because how often will you be able to find the eye in the first place? Let's ask another question. How often will you keep flinging yourself off of the map? The answer is very often. Way too often. If the game doesn't drain your sanity by day number 50, knowing that you must reach 365, you would FMV. If you didn't understand what just you watched, simple. They videotaped swimmers diving from the jumping area to the pool, and then reversed it, and then ruined the entire textures and the palette of the cars. That's what you just saw. If by day 50 you didn't yet explore every single event the game has to offer, every single nook and cranny, believe me when I say you will never be able to find anything else. Something is wrong with you. Simply put. I need to reach a bottomless pit quickly. By the day number 50 at maximum, that is, you have to have already seen and discovered every single event, except unless it was extremely rare. That is. And of course I had to strike the bar's wall. At least they sent me straight to the temple where I wanted to go. If I wanted very much to finish the game as soon as possible, why do I keep overwriting my save file non-stop? Easy. In the event of anything happening, if the controller battery suddenly stops working, or if the whatever happens, I don't want to give the game any windows or any, let's say, ideas about what to do to ruin my game. If anything happens, just make sure that I have a backup. The buffet is here? Yeah, the buffet is here. And the other fish is here. Green sky. Green sky is a glitch. This is not normal at all. Maybe due to how many times I have been flooding myself, not really sure. This is not normal. We are now at the natural open world. And the graph is being filled. Graph is being filled. Graph is being filled. Why am I even singing with a voice that would make everyone's ears drums burst? I'm not sure. I can't even find the lyrics to keep on going, so I'll just shut the hell up already. Let's see, where are we? Oh, in the front of the residential area. Leave. We'll either go outside to the natural world or to the temple. Usually we always go out to the open natural world. Run with your fastest and then reach the bottomless pit and jump. That's the easiest way for you to quickly jump through the days. Again, I could be doing this throughout my day to finish the game as quick as possible, jumping from day 166 now to 150 or even more. But that would harm the validity of the walkthrough. The integrity of it. The walkthrough's integrity would be harmed. As then I would be maybe seeing events that are exceptionally rare, especially with the FMV videos, that you don't get to see as well, because I am rushing through it. I've already seen the geisha, I already seen the birds, the dancing woman in the temple, the chairs, the kids playing with the ball, the black wolf who attacks you in the temple, the sun face maze, Happy Town, Valence Town, Moonlight Tower, Babyface in Kyoto, the man and his daughter in here, the crystal, the big diamond, black space, the girl with her toy in black space and her giant twin. So the first wheel, we saw the dancing soldiers, we saw the templars, we saw the prince and the princess of the Happy Town, we saw Violence Town, we met with the gunman on 3 different occurrences, I think. We got shot by the gunman, killed the gunman. We met up with the Phantom Sailor, maybe twice. Met up with the functional car in Violence Town, which is extremely rare. We met up with the ghost women that upon approaching them, they vanish. We met up with the headless woman that vanishes, that loses her head among seeing you and then attacks you. Met with the flying Minotaur, with the Kaiju Minotaur. We lived in Kyoto, that's filled extremely to the brim with Minotaurs. We are now at Violence Town. We met with the spaceship in Violence Town. What else is there? The dream ended because we went to a nightmare. I learned that when you play in a comfortable dream with the comfortable textures, the game lasts longer, and when you go to a nightmare, the game lasts shorter. Met up with the train in Happy Town. We entered the train in Happy Town, and we visited the Clockwork Tower multiple times without its functional models or textures. We discovered how to enter Clockwork Tower with its functional textures and machinery. By the way, right now in the middle of a nightmare due to the textures and the music and the fact it's nighttime. We met up with the fetuses in the womb. We met with the sumo wrestlers. We were attacked by the sumo wrestler when he was alone. We met up with a chair with the sun above it, I need to find myself quickly at bottom of the script. Or maybe black space. What else is there? We met the Grey Man very early on. Very early on. To the point where I was shocked, honestly. I feared him once. I realized that in order for us to be able to unlock the rarer sites, we would need to interact with him sooner or later. Found 3 maps for the natural big world. We unlocked the combination on the graph to see all the existing FMVs. Okay. Cat's voice. There was a white cat who curled up in the balcony. As I approached the weekend cat, it repeatedly said, "I'm happy to meet you." It's a machine-like tone. We already read this in one of the lovely Sweet Dream journal entries. In a machine-like tone, I felt unfortunate for the cat when I first heard that voice. We already read through the manual, we already read through lovely Sweet Dreams journal. I'm trying to remember all the events that happened so far in order to make sure that everything. Events we have not yet met with. The spawning demon in Kyoto. The astronaut meets up with Two-Face car. Riding the first wheel the correct way in order for us to travel to the space and meet up with the Sunface. Already visited the correct way the Clockwork Tower, so I think that's it. And the last dream that we still haven't seen yet is the last year's day dream. No idea. No idea at all. A dream in the day 365 is the game's literal last dream. How do I know that? Because I checked it before I even started the game. I wanted to know if what we're going to play for is worth the actual effort. Now, as the game's final dream is kind of weird. I don't want to spoil it. No. I may have already spoiled it, I'm not really sure. The thing is, after you reach the day 365 and watch the game's last dream sequence, that's when the game ends. Where's the bottomless pit? Oh boy. Oh boy. This is the Mirage event. Needless to say, this is among the rarest events. No matter how much you keep walking, you will never reach them. The silhouettes of 2 persons and the 3 camels. This event is extremely rare. No matter how much you keep walking to them, you will never reach them. This is a mirage. This event is extremely rare. Very, very, very rare. Yeah. And they will lead you instantly to the bottomless pit. At least we found it. The event of the 3 camels Mirage with their owners. After this one, I'm going to refill my mug. Because this game requires lots of brain power to go through it. Are we? Pimpel! You couldn't have given me a better deal than this. Instantly flinging myself to the bottomless pit. How to finish the dreams as quick as possible. 1. Jump to any bottomless pits. 2. Find the gunman and make him shoot you. 3. The Ferris wheel. Ride through it to finish the dream as quick as possible. 4. Get spawned in a very bad dream to the point where the game ends you almost instantly. There's the other option. Okay, I'll leave you now with this, with the game on idle till I come back here with Mug, so we can continue on. game that is really after a spiritual dream. LSD. So after the spiritual dream. We're not even 1 hour in yet. When the game makes its most interesting part is its FMVs, and the gameplay makes you just wish to continuously kill yourself in it. You know, it's weird. Greetings and salutations, Georgia Torga to Scotta. Hey NVCL, nice to see you again. Greetings. What a happy spawn point. Why? We get to see the waterfalls. Hooray! Waterfalls. And we get also to jump innocently. Hooray! Jump! Couldn't have asked for a better spawn point than this. By the way, this game's mascot, the face with the circular body you keep seeing all the time, has a name, and it's Lennon. I took it from the wiki. The mascot's name is Lennon, and what is it exactly? No idea. We are in Happy Town. I can't find in the front of my face. The first one would be good. Penguins! Seeing penguins again is among the rarer occurrences, the rarer events. Especially with that one that's coming at us, or maybe going away from us. Usually one single penguin would spawn, but seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 penguins is indeed a rare event. So be thankful that we got to see this rare event, this strange event. Let's go and visit the Ferris wheel. The area we're now at in Happy Town is named the Maze. The giant penguin is the usual spawn, by the way. Usually, the giant penguin would spawn and start hunting you. That's its job, business. Why is it called the maze? Because once you enter it, you will need to find a way to escape from it. My brain will not register at all that I have right now 4 viewers watching this. Because it's strange, really strange. Also, the fog itself is based on algorithm and textures in the game. I'm trying to either find the Ferris wheel or find the train, one of them. I need the Ferris wheel. Don't you dare trigger anything. I can barely make this yet. Can I find the train here? No. Where's the Ferris wheel? Ferris wheel is your quickest way to finish this level. Just like this. But day 170. So, George Atalo Scotta, what are you thinking about at the moment? By the way, this game does not support the analog stick. I know I have been so far using the analog stick to walk around, but it only remaps the directional panel, directional arrows, into the analog stick. That's why, even if I have the analog stick control, I'll have some problems with it. Because there are no 8 directions, there are only 4. I got myself another mug of coffee, so let's get more cookie. Yo, why YouTube is deleting my comments? I told you before that you just write the comments on Discord and tell me to go read them in it. This site should be named by now Preschool Tube, or maybe even Fertilized Fetuses Tube. Because honestly, its policies with family-friendly trash is going extremely too far away. It's madness. If you thought that this game is crazy, Google's policies with its commentary are crazier. Hi! A deserted flower event? What is this? Needless to say, this event is so very rare. I didn't even know it existed. Not even sure what it is. Okay, whatever. By the way, I'm in class, so I have to go. See you tomorrow. Okay, if you wanted me to read anything at all you have written, just send them on Discord. I will read them for you. You'll be right. After Rogue Agent Carodan, George Scotta is the most user that comes to check up with my recipes. Thanks very much for this loyalty. George Scotta alongside with Rogue Agent Carodan are technically my most recurring viewers on the entire channel. Other viewers that rarely arrive are ZPTV123 and Marcus. Marcus visits from time to time whenever he's not busy, which is very much appreciated of him. Once again, I repeat to myself, these people are humans, and the humans have their own lives to care for. I don't have the right to criticize them for not having time to spend on the content I create. Living one's life is much more important than wasting it watching garbage. Do I call my own content garbage? Yes, I do. I'm the one who's creating it. So obviously it's garbage. And why do I create it? I created because I promised I would create it. And what if I didn't promise? If I didn't promise to create it, I would create something else or do something else. What have I been doing before my release on this site, before ever streaming? I used to study and play games offline all the time, for myself only. Thank you, Tay, no need for me to board you anymore. We already visited the Clockwork Tower. I'm looking for the Ferris wheel. Don't get a agreement where to spawn now. I need just to find myself the Ferris wheel. If the Ferris wheel didn't spawn, it would be a disaster. I just have to find another way. It looks like there's no Ferris wheel. Think. Where are we? Kyoto! Are you sure it's Kyoto? Positive? Are you really sure it's Kyoto? Yes, it is. But it's extremely foggy. Are you really sure it's Kyoto? It looks like this is the open natural world. It is the open natural world. You'll find yourself quickly at bottom of the split. Hello! How can you share this with? Hey, did you know Thwirto? Are you new here? Hey, did you know if you look up at the Ferris wheel, you might trigger a cutscene? If I look up at the Ferris wheel, I will try it the next time I find the Ferris wheel. According to what I know, you should ride it. If I should look up at it, I will try it out. Where are we now? Swirto, are you here? Sorry, my memory with the names is very bad. Unless I have extremely frequent viewers, then I would remember their names. Are you a new subscriber? I only allow subscribers to comment because previously when I allowed everyone to comment, the spamming bots were my most commenting viewers. So in order to destroy the spammers, I had to block them. Swirto, I was the guy who told you about the green stuff on the graph, by the way. Told you, thank you very much for the green stuff. I told you already that I am very bad with remembering names. How do I remember the names of George Antonio Scotta and Marcus and Drug Agent Carodan? The answer is simple. They have been with me for about, by now, 2 years. Talking to me. So, long-time friendship is not easily forgotten. Sorry. Okay, if I can somehow link myself to Happy Town, I would visit the Ferris wheel. I'm using technically the same method the speedrunners are using for this game. You'll need, instead of exploring the game, you need to finish these dreams as fast as possible in order for you to progress to the game normally. And I'm seeing some really weird new events. He was who? The Red Demon sat in the front of the two guardians, and of and Ong. From these two, a boy named Taru was born. I will read it from the mobile feedback. Let's see here. He slipped past the demons and escaped into the flow of time. It was his only hope. I enjoy very much the text-based dreams because 1, they are fun to read, 2, they are very quick to finish. And I also like the FMV-based dreams because they are very quick to come and go and they are interesting always. The exploration dreams are hard to finish quickly, and it's even harder to trigger special events in them. That's okay, maybe I will try to be more frequent. As you wish, Swirto. As you wish. Marcus have been with me for, I think, if I'm not mistaken, a friend of mine for maybe 4 to 5 years. For real, on Discord. And for Drug Agent Carodan, that guy is a legend on my channel. Why? This is weird. This is the first time for me to see the pink color on the ground. For Rogue Agent Carodan, he has been my friend for, without even joking, 9 years. Rogue Agent Carodan has been with me since the very beginning of my account creation on YouTube. Not joking, 9 years or more. That guy and I, we go back way too long. As well as for ZPTV123, we have been friends for maybe by now 10 years. So these names for me are impossible to forget. Joining in with the free YouTube Friends Discord server, the server Marcus himself created, was quite the catch, honestly. Obviously, all of us are using our aliases, nicknames, because only a moron would use their real name on the internet. Privacy 101. Never use real information on the net. No worries, we will spawn into the happy town sooner or later. It's not up to us, honestly, it's up to the algorithm. Let's see, what do I still need to show off in this game? Thing is, the wiki page that I copied and can't play here because the sound will not be heard due to the game's inner music and the sound effects. They tell us how to trigger some events. I could easily just record an offline version of that video of the wiki and post it, but it will be quite a big one. It's like what I did with the path. 2 hours and a half full video, and with maybe the path I think it only took us 1 hour, while the one that took us 2 hours and a half was when I recorded read aloud reading my own fanfiction story for Parazeros. I'm trying to find new events to show off, but thing is, I am unable to find any. That's why I keep telling you all, it's as if we already saw all of the events the game has so far. Yet, whenever I find myself facing new events, I get shocked. Hello, mister. In Kyoto, you only see... Okay, I will stop there because I don't even really know how many types of NPCs you see. We have the Tengu, we have the Geisha, we have the Samurai, we have the Minotaur, we have the Kitsune, we have the Kaiju Minotaur, we have the Fairy, we have the Dancing Geisha that we only encountered once, literally, in the temple. We have the children playing with the ball. We have the kid standing over the chairs. We have the black wolf that attacks us. We have fighting samurais. Speaking of which, we are already right now are inside the temple. Let's see if we can... Don't you dare touch the walls. Let me see if I can find anything new. I'm walking the wrong way, I'll just have to backtrack myself. Okay, looks like yes, I was walking the wrong way. That's the entrance. Meeting up with the bird with the feathers, I don't even know its actual name, is quite rare. So far, the rarest event we have come across was the dancing geisha here with her fan, and also the family of birds, when we found maybe 6 birds at the same time. This is the chair that usually has a little star above it. The kids are playing the ball, with one of them not rendered, and when both of them are rendered, it's strangely amusing. The game is very much peaceful to the point where it's bland. Nothing will harm you unless it was obviously the bottomless pits of the gunman or the black wolf. But again, once you are hurt, you will just wake up and find yourself in another dream. There's nothing much for you really to do here. Nobody to fight with, nothing to worry about. Why is it pink all of a sudden? Pink color means we are triggering a rare event, or maybe the downward texture. Hi, this is the bird. Told you it's rare to encounter it. Whenever the textures are in pink, it means rarer events are more likely to happen. I'm telling you this from the wiki itself. what kind of texture is this one? I think it's... I'm sure it's even really a downer texture or a rarer texture. Extreme pink means something rare is happening. Something really rare. What is it? No idea. What I can see is that the entire city is engulfed in kanji. The sound is of the sandals of the Tengu. Nothing new yet. Tengu really love to be inside Kyoto. I'll quickly have a quick check around the area. If I see anything new, I will tell you. If the thing is new, then just keep moving. The slightest motion on the analog stick can very easily change your direction. LSD is one of these games where you only see people seeking its weird encounters and not necessarily playing it. Same goes for Stretch Panic, Freak Out. The game where you pinch demons in bikinis, I'm not even joking, and pull their breasts and their heads. That game's focus point is it's a boss rush type of a game. I already long played it. It's a boss rush game, not an easy one at all, with a unique machinery mechanisms. Thing is, people only care about the levels where you get to pinch the bikini monsters, which is saying something about the Western culture. Hi, V-Man. What is it saying about the Western culture? It's saying that the Western culture is a degenerate, deranged culture. That's what it says about it. How do I dare to say this about the Western culture? I don't care. That's my answer. I don't care. Link. Even though it's the most outspread culture in the world, it doesn't mean that it is the world culture. For every single country, there is a culture and there is a history. Every country has its own value and history, legacy, etc. Every country and nation has its own rules and laws, acknowledgements, and ways of life, traditions. When one country tells you that it is the greatest among all, it has no proof to it. If it tells you it is the strongest among all with its militia power and whatnot, you tell it you are the lowest among all in your birth rates, and you are the most hated trash in the globe. Nobody has the right to be the Marisu of the story. I'm trying to do two things at the same time. Trying to link myself to the happy town and also trying to find a bottomless pit. This stream has gone for far too long. Don't care about the flashback. I never use it. I may have used it only twice by mistake, but that's it. 181. Texture. No, it's exploration, but no music. Weird. This is... Oh. I think I know where we are going now. Don't tell me we are now in the downtown. Oh my god. Here we are, downtown. Link to anything quickly, or find the gunman. One of the two. I highly doubt we can actually find the murderer here. Link. 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 I said link. Link. Okay, we are in the temple. Some people in the comments on other videos have asked me what kind of games do I like, since I multiple times have cleared out that I hated very much roguelikes, and all the stupid trash that kills you all the time, and upon getting killed, you lose everything you once had. The entire map is a stupid puzzle, and there's no way for you to ever win in it. These kinds of stupid games, I really hate them so much. Makes you feel that all the time you spend in them and all the progress you spend in them is equal to trash. Makes you feel like you are the trash that wasted your life of time over doing valueless trash work. I hate roguelites so much, and roguelikes. That is Babyface. That's literally the name of this NPC. Hi. What does it say? No idea. Okay, let's go. It most likely this is the monument park. So what do I play of games? How do I pick up games? Since I am a PlayStation era gamer from the very start, I prefer the third-person 3D games. I do play some first-person view games. We're downtown again. And I do play some side-scrollers or 2D games also. But the ones I prefer the most are third-person view games. Okay, what else? What are the genres? Genres-wise, I like action games. I like single-player games mainly. Don't mind role-playing games. As in, I do play them. Role-playing games, RPGs and JRPGs, Japanese role-playing games. This texture is disgusting. Yeah. Yeah, flying away. I'm not going to come here. The texture is disgusting because this is the downer texture, that's why. See the bulging eyes? Yeah, this is the downer texture. Basically, this is a nightmare. I don't like puzzle games. I used to like them previously, but nowadays I don't. I do not. I do like. It's much easier to talk about the games that I don't like, or the ones that I do like. I like artistic games, unique ones, older ones, third-person adventure, exploration, open world, linear, acrobatic games. Used to play lots of car racing games. Fantasy, magic, sword and shield. I don't care about superhero games at all. I hate with contempt hard games or difficult ones. I don't mind the challenge, but not too much. I like strategy games a lot. For X's games, FMV. A kid eating sausages with a glass of wine to his right side. I've seen this dream before. And we also read about it in the lovely Sweet Dreams journal. Strategy, action, exploring, a little bit of resource management, but not too much. My most beloved genre is maybe magic, fantasy, action adventure, JRPGs, Japanese role-playing games, turn-based combat, historical culture, supernatural, like in vampire games, not all of them, but the good ones only, werewolf games, story-rich ones. I like some tabletop games, not all of them. I like games with lots of physics engine manipulation. Let's see. First time when I played this game, I was shocked by everything I saw literally. Nowadays, I think I don't it's shocking me anymore. Funny enough thing that these horses help me always find the quickest and shortest path to bottom the sprint. So, games that I hate very much. Why do I keep on going with the games that I hate? Because hating on things is easier than liking things. Okay, let's see about the games that I hate. We already know it's multiplayer. We already know that it's puzzles, difficult games, that it's permanent death games. I hate them very much. You know that it's roguelites and roguelikes where you instantly lose all of your progress upon death. You already know that I hate online games, multiplayer games. I already said that. Hi, the kid that is balancing on chairs. What else is there? Fighting games, anything and everything competitive, I hate it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of competitions at all. Games with exceptionally smart AI, I hate them. Hi, kids playing ball. Games with psychological effects and hardships. Easiest examples would be the rage games. Rage games, in my eyes, are not even games. Rage trash, more like it, are garbage that is made for idiots to play and lose their marbles upon playing them. If you like to take a very hard challenge to the point you end up boiling your own blood and bursting some brain cells, and nerves connections, might as well just go all the way and die while playing it. Because frankly enough, playing a rage game for me is worse than smoking. Smoking corrupts your lungs and destroys your heart. That's for sure. But playing stupid rage games and enraging yourself to the point of boiling your own blood pressure over a shitty game, you deserve whatever you're getting. Anything that makes you really angry, it's not what you call get good. It's what you call it. You're a moron and you should lie in a grave. If you learn to play this for so many times and you get your face used as a mop to clean off the ground from the piss that's on it, then you will never get good at all on something and you will never master it. When did I ever say I wanted to master anything? We are indulged in escapism. We want something that makes us forget about the cursed hell we are living in. That's how we play games. In the first place. What now? Exploration. So what else? I enjoy myself playing exploration. One of the reasons why I like this game, kind of. Because it's completely exploration based. I need to go to Happy Town. Link. Do I like funny games? Like quite funny games. Why do I talk to myself all the time? I talk to myself because nobody talks to me, and I have had this habit for as long as I have lived. I talk to myself all the time. I'm not even joking. I ask myself questions and then answer them. Whenever I am about to talk with someone else, I always have a prova in my brain, because if you get the answer you're looking for without talking, it's easier than to actually have to talk. Do I hate social communication? Very much. I hate it. Why? Because social communication is the reason why I quit online gaming. $198. I told you today our goal is to reach 200. Been playing for now 1 hour and a half. Good. And of course now, since Thwirto gave me the wow, this time we really went off the map. And since of course Thwirto told me about the Ferris wheel thing, the game now doesn't want to send me at all to Happy Town. Because that's how you troll. I better get on to Linking until I reach it. Happy Town should be one of the easiest places to reach to. But again, whenever I see in the front of me a bottomless pit, I can't resist it. When you are throwing yourself too many times in the game, the algorithm no longer knows how to deal with you. So they just throw you outside of the graph. 10 more days to go. That's for now. If I can manage myself water cat, there's a big pond inside the house. I'm swimming in it and can see a big bloated cat floating in the water. It's called water cat. It's really soft hugging. It gives me a warm feeling. This cat... this cat can only be with me when I take my contact lenses out. What was I talking about again? Oh yes, talking to myself. I've been talking to myself since I were in a preschool. I'm not even joking. You could say that when you don't have anyone at all to speak to that would understand you is when you try to just get your fair share dose of this is Valentine. Your fair share dose of social interaction with your own self. Okay, we are back to the same area here. Send me to Happy Town already. Link me otherwise, somewhere else. How do I reach Happy Town? No idea. I usually just randomly spawn it. Okay, let me quickly check on my controller battery here. 80%, so it's still quite good. Where are we? In the main residential area. This is downer texture. Link. I said link. Happy Town, finally. Am I sure it's Happy Town? No, this is Natural World. With Happy Town textures on it. I think at least. Happy Town has a different tone to it. Supposedly, Natural World is very, very big and very wide because you can find yourself portals that would send you to other locations throughout the game using it. How? No idea. But supposedly, according to the wiki, you can travel anywhere you want through the big natural world. Only if you knew how to read the map. I'm taking too long, way too long. Of course, I am here. Wait a minute, let's link. Link. We're in Valence Town with Happy Town. Sorry. This is weird. Link. Kyoto. Will it kill you to send me to Happy Town? That's a geisha up there. Long time no see, miss. Genuinely, long time no see. Hi. The sun behind me is most likely a geisha. Because of the very... Wow! I triggered the cutscene when I looked at the granny. I had no idea this is even possible. Granny bowed to me, so she triggered the cutscene that sent me to the temple. Wow. I didn't know this was even possible. This is why I don't like to play this game offline. Weird events could happen. I still recall that day when I played Tinsho Fatal Shadows and I didn't record it because I was playing it for myself. I ended up harming my main character because of the boss fight so much that I finished the entire level with 1 hit point only. I tried to heal myself, but I didn't have any tools at all. It was an amazing feat. But again, no video evidence, so who cares? Also reminds me when I one time played the Shinobi the Way of the Ninja, the PlayStation 2, the physical one, and I ended up finishing one of the missions at the same time. One of my traps triggered, and I found myself playing the position for dangling off of an edge while standing up, and the trap sent me to my death. It was a very funny scene, but again, I didn't record it, so who cares? Plus, I always have video evidence of everything I make. No, I don't have to. It all depends on what am I playing for. Is it for myself or for the content creation? The answer is for myself. Then, don't care about it. This is the Kaiju Minotaur event. Ignore it. No, it's heard before. God's sake, why can I no longer visit Happy Town? Previously, I used to find myself in it without even trying to. How do I reach Happy Town? Hi, Greyman. I don't understand. What am I doing wrong? Usually when I touch these things, they would link me. Linking is what you call it when you travel from place to place. This game. Where's Happy Town, for God's sake? How many times have we so far used the up Ferris wheel? We use it very often, this wheel. Again to Kyoto, and this time with a downer texture. Link. Maybe if I were to just follow my natural way of playing, I would find myself Happy Town. What am I doing different this time? What I'm doing different is I'm trying to link as often as possible. Usually to reach Happy Town, I just would find anywhere to just jump from. Then play normally again. And we may end up in Happy Town. Even if we were to be spawned in Happy Town, there is no guarantee we'll be able to find the Ferris wheel instantly. Ferris wheel sometimes doesn't spawn. Okay, let's say I would like to just play the normal way, which means go ahead and start exploring, or where can I find the bottomless pit? I'm in the stone area. If I can find the black space would be good. Because the black space has in it a bottomless pit. Black space is above a big pile of stones. There you go. Backspace. Oh my god. The idea today is for me to at least finish 2 sessions, one after the other. I'd like to finish this game as quick as possible. The girl playing with her wheel event is kind of normal, not very much uncommon. Just jump. Usually the game would spawn me randomly into Happy Town. Shouldn't care about the flashback at all. Am I really going to stop the stream upon reaching day number 200? We'll see. My goal is to have a video that stores and half length, and also to progress in the game as quick as possible. We're in Kyoto. Again. I'm about to start singing again. I'm not saying that I sang before. There is a song that's literally named again. Okay, relevant. Very relevant. This is the rarest event so far in the Temple of Kyoto. The family of 5 birds. The 5 birds family event. This is among the rarest events in the game. They're not touched right now, I walls. As you can see, this is among the rarest events. If I can get the last one also to join them, would be good. Don't touch them. If you touch them, you will be linked. Take it easy. Now he's also activated. Don't touch the wall. I'm trying to enter the temple. That is among the rarest events in the game. 5 birds family. Hugs, maybe. Let me see what do we have here. Hopefully we find the dancing geisha. Why? Because I like her dancing. That's why. Ask and you shall receive. Yeah, the dancing geisha event. She simply just keeps walking slowly, and dances with her paper fan. That's it. That's all she does. Simply just keeps walking forward. And I had to touch the wall behind me, of course, so I had to ruin the event for myself. Nothing is new at all. I do ruin everything after all. Okay. Can I cover the entire graph before we finish the game? I don't know. I really don't know. I really wish to cover the entire graph with memories. I would need some serious help. Don't forget at all that the timing, the textures, the graphics, everything. A turtle. When I get to my seat, I see a small turtle. Its shell is cracked as if it has fallen from somewhere. I find a container for the turtle and decide to keep it. I'm worried I won't be able to keep it for too long. This is one of the text-based dreams that we already read before. I don't like simulation games. Farming simulator, train simulator, plane simulator, etc. I don't like these things. Because they are a waste of time. If you must play a farming simulator, might as well just go out farming. Become a farmer. If you wish to play Trucker Simulator, might as well just work as a trucker. At least like that you would get money for trucking. If you wish to play Plane Simulator, might as well just go out and visit another country. If you wish to play Flight Simulator, do the same thing, just to go ahead and get your flight license maybe. The thing is, people play these games not because they are sims, but because of the absurdity and the madness they provide with them. It's all. I know I stopped completely exploring the world, because honestly there's nothing else for us to see anymore. Just trying to finish the game by now. Downer. Man, I'm not now beginning the game to spawn me in Happy Town. It's like upon knowing that I would be using the first wheel, the game suddenly it has an allergy against me. Spawn me in Happy Town. Kyoto. Again. Not complaining though, not complaining. I do like Kyoto because of its weirdness and its uniqueness. Saying that would really sound wrong since the entire game is weird as is. Meteor. Hello. I quickly find myself either a gate or a temple. I would either go for the temple or go for outside the gate. So we can... the temple there it is. And the star is above the temple this time. Which means which means sun face is possible to reach. Sun face maze. Okay, this time we are at the area that's not textured. Or this is a downer texture most likely. Cheers, friends. Can I please encounter once again the dancing geisha? And the star above that chair. No matter how many times I keep clicking circle, oh, nothing was happening. Reaching sun face maze is not easy. Not easy at all. You need to pick the correct triggers. Also to pick the correct options. The algorithm to work. It's this time try to back to the bar. Link. Please send me to Happy Town. Alright, Temple. Temple helps us to finish the level quickly. Good work. Usually I would explore very much. Okay, let's see here. Day number 200 finally. We're here. We've been playing for almost 2 hours. We still have 30 minutes to go. What am I gonna do now? Technically, for today, we have reached our goal. Day 200. Am I going to keep on going till we reach 250? Something like this? The lunacy, the savage deep. Okay, if my calculations are correct, and if every session I played for at least 50 days, it means next session we shall finish to 250. After it, we will reach 300. Then we will reach 350. Then we can just apply the last 10 days, and the game's over. I think that's it, yeah, for now. So the game only lasts for 2 more sessions. If not, 3 sessions left. Yeah, the trail minded 1 bit. Why not let the game last us for another 3 sessions? Each session we will be playing for 50 days, and then that's it. Like that, that way we can easily finish the game in the next 3 sessions. And in case I decided to play for double session, it means I can finish the entire game within 2 sessions. Unless I'm going to... at 2 hours already, we have reached, as is, 50 days. So if I were to go for... Let's see here. If I went for another 2 hours, I would reach... based on our circumstances, maybe 210, 50. Everything in its own time. I'm just overthinking it. With that being said, I think this will be it for today's session, since I don't want to make the video too long for you. Rather for myself, it's already now 3:12 in the morning. Before we stop the stream, I'd like to pray peace be upon all of my subscribers and commentators, for us fans and friends, everyone from the beasts of the Earth Empire and everyone from the Discord server, free YouTuber friends by name. Peace be upon THUNDERSUCK Gaming, B809 Gaming, Longslows, Marcus, Starcraft31, Mark ICYY, Rogigent Carodan, Cryfield, ZPTV123, Matthew 1121, Sagata85, President Arfarel, Musclepan Gaming, Bob Express YT, Sparfan287, underscore and Torsco. This has been with you, your host, invisible, the non-existent, hidden from your eyes to the shadows of your hearts, and this has been with you, the continuation of Project Let's Play LSD, the Dream Emulator. Till next time, whenever that will be, make sure to stay careful, stay healthy, and stay safe. We are living in a merciless, unforgivable hell. Anything can happen. Make sure to keep your friends and family close to you. Keep your enemies even closer. You don't know when you need help or where it will come from. Make sure to give a credit and the gratitude where they're due. It's much easier and simpler to thank others for their favors for you than it is to give flowers for the graves of the dead. Till next time, whenever that will be. Invisible, the non-existent. Sign out. Take care and peace be upon you all. Best of luck. Special thanks goes to Joshua Scotta for being with us throughout this session, and also a special thank you goes for our kind new member Suirto for being with us also in this session's live commentary. Best of luck and take care. Invisible, the non-existent, with you, sign out.